If you are new to this channel and enjoy the content that you see, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to be alerted and notified whenever a brand new video is posted onto this channel, along with following me on these social media platforms to stay connected with me at all times. Also, feel free to check out all of your favorite videos and playlists located down in the description box below. Thank you so much for your continued support. Now let's begin. As the Avengers Endgame looms over the horizon, we have possible spoilers as to what is to be expected in the upcoming Avengers 4 movie, which is set to wrap up the entirety of the story involving Thanos against Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, and all of the individuals that were present within Avengers 3 Infinity War. And with all that having to be said, and if the spoilers prove to be correct, as stated by Serena Williams just before the Oscars, then we've come to the understanding that one of the possible characters that might be written off in this movie going forward is going to be none other than Chris Evans' character as Captain America, which, if this ends up being true and his overall character arc comes to a close in this movie, then I do believe that if this movie is going to hold any sort of significant death that's going to impact the Marvel fans going forward, I think Captain America would be a great fit. And I want to know in the comment section down below if you guys believe Captain America is going to live or die, alongside your thoughts and predictions going forward as to what you guys expect to see from the character in the Avengers Endgame movie. Now, as we take a look at the overall objective stance of who Captain America is, if there's any character going forward within that current team right now that currently functions and exists, I think that Captain America would be the greatest fit in giving up his life to save those that he truly cares about, to save those that he has been fighting for and stood by this entire time. Now, as for one, I am a person that doesn't want to see Captain America go. I think that Chris Evans portrays the character very, very well. However, going forward, we understand that new characters are going to be debuting, new stories are going to be introduced, and I think that going forward, depending on how Captain America lays down his life, if this ends up being true, then I think the best way to do this is to wrap up the Captain America story in which connects to Iron Man and having to settle their problems, but also seeing how division had never been the answer to begin with, and how Captain America could be the glue that keeps the Avengers together during their time of desperation. Now, Serena Williams could have been mistaken in her assumption that Chris Evans is going to perish as Captain America in the movie. However, when looking at Chris Evans' contract, this is slated to be his last movie within the MCU, as the actor even came out in stating that this is going to be the final Marvel movie that he's going to be a part of for quite some time. And if that ends up being the case, and if there is a sacrifice that needs to be made, Captain America would be the best fitting role in having him lay down his life for the sake of protecting the planet, protecting his friends, and protecting the entirety of the universe in which he had fought for many, many years, embodying and encompassing the very essence of what it means to be strong, to be proud, to be virtuous, and more importantly, to be courageous during a time where nobody is willing to act in protecting the ones that they love. And I think that Captain America's character is going to serve that purpose. However, this also begs the question, is his story with the Red Skull going to be complete? As of course we've seen in Captain America 1, they also have a long-standing history. And if Tony Stark is looking to capitalize in going into the quantum realm with Ant-Man and changing the course of history, then this also begs the question, how exactly is this going to affect his relationship with Captain America and the sequence of events that we know of now in the current timeline? As once more, I do want to go ahead and post a poll down below, as I would encourage you guys to let me know in the comment section which current Avenger right now within the team do you believe has the greatest chance of defeating Thanos? Is it Thor? Is it Hulk? Is it Iron Man? Is it Spider-Man? Let me know in the comment section below, as I do believe that going forward, if the Captain America role is going to be passed down, then the question lingers, who is it going to be passed down to? Is it going to be passed down to Falcon? Is it going to be passed down to Bucky? We don't really know at this current point in time, depending on the overall direction they take in further executing the Captain America character, wrapping up the story, and having his legacy be passed down to another character. And even then, I think it's the right thing for the Captain America character to do in laying down his life in the battle against Thanos, and that all really does come down to how Thanos operates in this movie, if he's going to be be as destructive as we've seen in Avengers Infinity War, or if Thanos takes a different approach in having to completely be even more powerful than how he was before, allowing our heroes, instead of using raw power to counter against him, instead using a strategic method and having to catch Thanos off guard, and thus allowing his inevitable defeat to come by the hands of the remaining Avengers. And I think if there's anyone that can devise such a plan, that person would be Captain America, which again does make sense for the Captain America character, especially if they're trying to pass the role onto another person and having that individual carry on the legacy of Captain America. And for one, I do not agree with the assessment of having Captain America be written off at all. I think that Captain America is one of the physical embodiments of what it is to be the protector of those who don't have a voice, and I think that Captain America versus Thanos in the upcoming movie is going to be absolutely barbaric, and it was quite disappointing not seeing Captain America square off against Thanos fully in the Avengers Infinity War movie. However, in Endgame, I think that Captain America alongside Iron Man and a few others are going to devise a plan, and I really feel as if Captain America is going to do everything and anything it takes to complete this plan, to complete his mission in saving the ones that he cares about, in saving his friends, saving the human race, but not only that, saving the entire universe from such a being like Thanos. So again, I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your overall thoughts on Captain America having to lay down his life in the battle against Thanos? Do you guys think that it's going to be against Thanos, or is it going to be perhaps against Red Skull? Is it going to be against another individual? We are going to be talking more about the fate of Captain America, about the fate of Iron Man, and many others in future videos, but for now, I think that with the way Captain America has been written, I think that his arc is going to reach its conclusion, as we are going to be introducing brand new superheroes, brand new teams, and brand new divisions in the MCU within the next couple of years, having to transition into the Avengers 5, the Avengers 6, the Avengers 7, and so on and so forth, with having to see different phases. So this is only going to be a passing of the torch per se for the character itself, although I would really like to see Chris Evans reprise that role once more. But for now, the actor is finished, and I want to get your thoughts on that. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, if you guys are hyped, ready, and excited for Captain America versus Thanos again, and for the Avengers Endgame movie, then be sure to go on ahead and punch that subscribe button, slap a like down below if you guys are excited for the movie to come. Leave your thoughts and theories in the comment section below, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.